Okay, what we got here is the Coleus, and it looks like it's good for sun to shade, and it's also good in containers. So what we're going to do is put it in a container, because we're going to be moving out of this place soon, and we don't want all the plants that I'm planting in the ground. All right, well, first things first, I put a little bit of vermiculite down the bottom of this plant, along with a little bit of Chico loam, just to make sure that we can keep that moisture in for those hot days and those big long days. And plus my bag came open because it's been sitting outside for so long. I'll put a little bit of a groove down in there to make sure that we get some drainage on that pot. Then we'll put a little bit of this deep bed potting mix, raised bed potting mix. And the whole point of that is that I had it and we're going to use it. All right, so first things first, we're going to mix up that vermiculite with all that Chico loam. And then we're going to pour in a little bit of this deep bed or raised bed potting mix. All right, a little more than I expected, but okay. And we'll make a nice little hole for our plant. And again, whenever we take the plant out, we're going to be real careful of the stem and the leaves to make sure that nothing gets broken. This one's a little more root bound than that other one was. So we're going to go ahead and very carefully kind of break those bottom roots apart, just so that we can get to that bottom soil layer and kind of massage it out. Breaking up those roots just gives that thing a nice little gentle massage. And as you can see, things are starting to open, spread. And that's about what we want right there. Okay. And as you can see, I broke a leaf already. Bad guy, bad guy, bad gardener. Okay. Settle it down right in there. Put the dirt around the outside of it. And looks like there's a little more space in that pot, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this raised bed mix. Slide it in there around the side. Make sure it's all nice and covered. And all of this will go ahead and it'll all compact down as you water it, and over time things start to settle. Maybe it gets a little rain once in a while would be nice. This is probably going to go out on our back porch out by the pool in Davis. So right now it's going to go out by the pool right here. But first, let's give it a little bit of water. Alright, so I got my hose cracked a little bit just so I get enough water out of it. This thing really kind of spreads the spray, but if you leave the hose on a little bit, then you got this nice little trickle. It'll give your plant a nice soak. Sometimes you can get the right handle and it'll just do that for you. I just happen to have this one. We're going to give that a nice little soak. It got a nice water drink last night, so we want to make sure that it gets that, plus a little more for today, and plus we're going to mix all that water in with all that other soil that we had in the pot originally. All right, so let's go put it in place. All right, so I thought it would be a nice little spot right here under this a big calla lily. And I already got an irrigation valve going to it because it already had one before when it was a dead plant not doing anything, and the irrigation valve had slipped out, as usually does happen. But right now it's going to have good water. It's going to be ready for that harsh summer climate here in Chico. And as you can see, it's nice and happy next to this calla lily. Nice little contrast between the color of my hair and this green.